Revelio.
Give them a hand, please.
Revelio. Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
My mother used to say I was lazy. Wouldn't pick up my toys, she said.
Not enough reflection on the past, in my opinion. The world learns. Hearing those old fairy tales like
Revelio.
takes me back to sitting by the fire.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's
father
played a
used to-
hand in his disappearance.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Bardolph Beaumont.
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practising dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. Shame, really. With Ranrock's camps cleared out, I have a feeling he'd have given up on dark magic altogether.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
I remember playing Ring Around the Rooms for
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
I'd be happy to speak with you. Especially after your help ridding us of Ranrock's loyalists.
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little more about your brother, Bardolph.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic, and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through. Thank you for all that you've done for us.
I should investigate.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day.
Past the river, near the forest. I must be on the right track. Hello, do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye, bit of a wonder. Her name's Leopold. Now, I wouldn't dare say... What do you say, my young...
Something to consider.
Aye, let me know if you...
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again. That's been a pleasure. Now there's a student who knows how to fly.
Is that Inferior's wearing a ruby jumper? That must be Bartle. Want to know what really happened to him.
Revelio.
An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers. Plan, something to do with him.
Revelio.
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
I find the rarest beasts in the forest, I do.
I swear, none of you have a head left on your shoulders if you didn't have me keeping you in check.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over... This is almost too easy.
Student new release Treadwell.
Potato. Stupid. Confringo.
You're a slippery little shrike, aren't you?
Confringo.
Avoiding our
Your life ends here.
You'll have to fight eventually.
Confringo.
Confringo!
Coward! Fight me fairly!
Stop flitting around like a bellywig.
Make that cut!
What?
Oh, what's the knife?
Revelio. Revelio.
It'd be useful if I wasn't on this stupid patrol. Oh, the anticipation. You're the little sod that... Well, afraid to take a hit. Marvelous strike!
Revelio.
This place has seen better days.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Revelio.
It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little guardian.
Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
Get over here, you insolent child! Leviosa!
Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! How's the view? How did that feel? Levioso!
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Stupefy. Confringo. Not my fault you're Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. That's that. Settled. Revelio. Revelio.
Show yourself, if you're there.
I never know.
Who's there?
You've been paying attention.
You won't know.
I'm utterly pitiful, this man.
I've been fighting since...
Revelio.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Revelio.
Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Revelio.
Yeah, but only muggles fall to such ailments. You really do worry too much. When I set about my arrangements, I don't expect to be thwarted by my own allies. I don't expect to have the cloth of my plans unraveled by the very people who stand next to me.
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Is that the best you got? Reducto!
What have you done?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Confringo! You'll feel that tomorrow, if you last that long.
Some.
Confringo! Reducto!
You took Nora Treadwell from us.
Reduction!
You may want to move.
Confringo!
Am I supposed to be impressed? Afraid.
Confringo! Reduction!
The beast is safe. Revelio.
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure. Nothing like me.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped. I don't suppose a...
Yes, I have some right here. Please, take it, and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some Thunderbrew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
What's going on here?
I shall avenge your terror. Your time is short, child. No!
I will make you pay.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hand, Revelio.
Revelio.
Betting on the dragon prize was the best decision I've made yet. If we can't even agree on something amongst ourselves, how on earth are we to forge a plan to defeat our enemies? I would form a finer account.
Revelio.
Someone Protego! That's proper football, that is! Bring her! Bring her! Stupid man! Leviosa! Why not just... Stupid man!
Somebody reducto! Reducto! My bite is worse than my bark.
Leviosa!
Revelio. Revelio.
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
Are you in some sort of... Yes, I have...
Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Thinking in terms of good and evil, merely... If it isn't Nora Treadwell's guardian... Nothing. Don't try that Expelliarmus nonsense on me. Slip. Where did I set my trap?
Revelio.
Lower Hogsfield or upper Hogsfield? Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. What's this? Nothing more luck. What? Clever.
Revelio.
I heard. How unfortunate. Mastered Expelliarmus, haven't you?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
It's you? Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother. Revelio.
I should investigate. These rocks have seen better days. Revelio.
Yesterday, you didn't realise we had...
it's you! What a pleasant surprise. Let me guess, you're after something fresh. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. You have a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Yeah, hello.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery, like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well-traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Those Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Brilliant! Revelio.
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so.
Come on then, what you got?
It's
Why
a...
is it moving? What you got in there? Not rats, I hope.
No, it's a niffler! That's what I'm saying.
Revelio.
See if there's something you need. It's been a pleasure.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. So tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Leviosa. This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Lumos. Lumos. That's that. Settled.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world. Glacius, there you go. Catching on quickly.
Leviosa.
over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Ethicus Totalis. Well done.
There must be something here. Ranrock said so. Who's there? We were just here. There must be something here. Ranrock said so. Where did they go? I know. Somewhere. Rubber. Squid, I'll find you. Who's there? Ah, there you are.
This is sad. Really, it is. I won't rest. That's nothing but luck.
I will make you pay.
Revelio.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
I will draw blood. Deadly mistake, this. Pity, not quite.
I'm a goblin!
You'll be leaving the shroud. Let's get this over with. I won't rest until you're dead.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Oh, I'm glad that's over.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Revelio.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Revelio.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. What have the Keepers planned for me? These look familiar.
Expelliarmus!
Burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. More statues. Making this easy on me. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Expelliarmus!
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
I'll never get used to these floors.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Don't like the look of this.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo!
What a relief. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be...
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The
Goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies, yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.